Alright, so this is what we're playing with today. I already used a couple of these, as you can tell. I'm swapping turn signals in the front, doing the tail lights back here too. So there's one here, one here, one here, and an extra small one here. I'm not touching that one today, just the larger ones. These two are 1156. This one is 1157. So that 1157 is the brake light. And this one's 1156. Blinker. Obviously the other one, the top part, yellow amber color. It's the blinker also. Oh yeah, I'm not touching this either. This is just a daytime driving light. There's just one small bulb in here, lights up everything. It's good enough, so I'm leaving it. But I wanted the blinkers and the brake lights and the reverse lights brighter. So reverse lights, blinkers, brake light. And you'll be needing LED relay. So this is going to replace your factory blinker relay. That way it doesn't do the hyper flash when it goes, and it'll blink like normal. So this relay is meant to work for LEDs and the regular halogen bulbs. I think they're halogen. That's what I'm calling them. So yeah. So this is your factory style bulb. You can see the LED is almost the same size, just slightly taller. And the design on these looks like a fork, but does two things. This is for the heat release or heat dissipation. There you go. So it doesn't overheat. And also the LEDs will shine back at the reflectors. Because if you don't know, these are called reflector style headlights, or not headlights, but they're all reflector style lights. And even these are reflector style headlights. So what they do, the light shoots back at them and the light comes forward. So similar to these, when the light shoots down, and let's say it's in here, the light's going to shoot back into the reflector and come out forward even stronger. So I remember I used to have some in my old car. It had a bunch of LEDs just in one circle, and all you see is one super bright dot. So that's not how these are going to be, since the light will be reflecting off the back. It will use the whole lens and it'll look pretty damn bright. So this is pretty straightforward to remove. Obviously 2 screws, everything comes out. Try not to drop this plastic piece, and from there you will have a little seal around it, so try not to lose that either. Alright, lens is off, as you can see right here. In case you ever forget, or if it's your first time working on some of these older trucks, and a lot of them do have this stamped on the side, and that's the bulb that you require. And for these, I'm sure you notice the little notches. They go in and you twist. So to take it out, you do it in reverse, twist it back, pull it out. Bam! So one thing I've been doing for 2 reasons is putting little dabs of dielectric grease on the little studs right there and at the end, mostly to prevent corrosion, and also because I lost the cap So I want to go through it as quick as possible. Don't want to step on it. Have it shoot out everywhere. And there it is. Ain't that cool? So the light, the LED chips are under this. So that light is going to bounce back here and reflect through all this and shoot back out, which is one reason why these are so effective. These are awesome. And this will keep it from overheating, the little fins, heat dissipation. So my old LEDs that I had on my Mitsubishi Eclipse, it had LEDs here, LEDs here, LEDs here, but that was it. It didn't really reflect back. So when I was driving, you could just see a big red dot. That was it. When they hit the brake lights, that red dot got brighter and a little bit reflected off the back. Now, I guess they realize that you have to shoot the light back and it'll shoot out to make it more effective. So it's cool. I'll show you later at night. Now back here, it's pretty simple, straightforward like the other one. 4 screws, 2 and 2. These are slightly longer than these. So just remember that the long ones are the ones that are in there. So I already went ahead and pulled this side off. As you can see, this is for one side, that's for the other. I keep them separated. So on here, pretty straightforward to pull them off, but to remove the lens, you gotta take off this one and that screw. Then from there, have a handy dandy, super skinny flathead, and you'll use that to pry the lens off. Alright, another quick thing on here, just like in the front. 1156, 1156, 1157. So I went ahead and unplugged it just because I didn't want it up there. I'm lazy and I always sit down when I'm working. So for this, take the little skinny flathead. Just be careful. Don't put too much pressure. It doesn't need much. You just like slide it in between. You probably heard those little pops. That's the old gaskets that were stuck in there. So, as you can see, I don't know if you can. We'll pop it off though. Alright, everything is off. And there's the old crusty seals. I honestly don't know where to get more. So, I'm kind of screwed. I think I've seen people use RTV, gasket maker, and just put it all throughout. But as long as I don't get any water in there, I'm cool. And since I do live in California, hardly ever any rain over here, I don't think I really got to worry about it. But yeah, so same thing with these as the other ones. You push in and turn to the left to get them out. So when you're putting them back in, you put them in, push down and turn to the right. So the pushing down is important because, let me see if I can, there you go. Like on this one, 1157, the little studs are staggered. But yeah, as you can see, one is slightly higher, slightly lower, or actually that's the high one. The other one's the low one. But yeah, so when you get them in, make sure you push down and in, twist. See that little L shape? Or it's better this side. See how that little L shape is? That's where the studs go. to do that for all three. This one's the one I was saying that I'm not changing out. It's not huge difference. I don't think it will be. And I think this is actually better because this will reflect everywhere. And the little ones I've seen like this just shoot out. But my preference, you could go ahead and do it. I believe it's a 198 bulb. Oh, it doesn't say. But if you pull it out, on the other side, I already did that side. So I believe it was 198. And I believe the one in the front is 168. But just verify if you're going to do it. These just come straight out. Pull them out. So there you are. Those three are good to go right there. Very nice, very nice. I probably should have bought that one. But oh well. Yeah, so like I said, if you're somewhere where it rains a lot, you might want to put RTV on here. As for me, I'm not too worried about it. I'm in Cali. Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I think somebody wrote online that the Toyota ones might fit. So I would look into that if you're interested. I'm not 100% sure, so don't take me up on that one. But yeah, I mean, they are pretty important. So you reduce the amount of condensation and any water getting in. But I've never had any issues on the Montero so far, and that one, same thing. They're all halfway torn off. So let's pop everything back in. So earlier I mentioned we're going to be swapping out the relay. And before I put it in, I want to show you why. So as you can see, it says LED. So this is compatible for both regular lights, LED lights, and this is why I have the ignition on. So let's turn the turn signals. As you could hear the relay clicking, and that is not the camera, that is how fast it is blinking. The reason it's doing that is because LEDs don't take up as much power as the regular bulbs do. Well, let's check out the back. Bam. You see? And since it doesn't use as much power, it goes through the circuit so much quicker. And these relays, this relay is meant for LED, but these factory relays down here is that one with the white sticker on it. That is not meant for LED, that is meant for the other style. So once you swap them out, you will see, as you can see, big size difference, but it still does the same thing. This will fight you. These little hooks are a little difficult to remove at the same time, so as you could see, I slightly bent one because I had to wiggle it back and forth. But this should just pop right in. Since it doesn't have the hooks, I don't got to worry about that. And for reference, let's see, ELD. Not sure what it means. Or ELB. I said D. So that has that set. And as you can see, E, and that's the L, and that's the B. E, L, B. Same circuits. So here's the factory one. There is the new one. Just make sure you put it in the same pattern it was in. Only goes in one way. But let me get rid of that damn noise. It's annoying. But now look at the blinkers. Just like before. A lot of people will say that you need to put resistors and this and that. But maybe before, not anymore. They came out with these relays that is much brighter than it used to be. Let's put it in reverse real quick. But yeah, these relays are a big help. Don't gotta cut and splice anything. Don't gotta put any of those during the day they're not the brightest, but at night they are. I think I'm gonna put the reverse lights on my Montero too. I don't know how good the blinkers will work because I already tested that side last night. Well, at least the brake light didn't make a huge difference. Maybe if I put it as a blinker it will. But yeah, you can see the reverse lights right there. Wonder if there's something even brighter. I'll have to look into it. But for now, that is good. My car's still dirty. So this is how the car looks right now. I haven't changed these bulbs yet, but let me show you the back. Right now what I've done is I changed this side, so passenger side, not the driver side. The ones that I didn't change is also that one. There's a small bulb, I believe it's a 198. It goes in there. And this would be the brake light, reverse, flash. So those are all swapped to LEDs. So let's see how it goes. Handy dandy. Wait right here for the brake light. Honestly, not a huge difference. LED, regular halogen style bulb, LED, halogen. Now, let's put the reverse. Let me turn this thing in the on position. Throw this bad boy in reverse. And that one's a lot brighter. So LED right here. Yeah, these bulbs are 600K color, and these are the factory halogen style bulbs. So 600K LED, and the brake light is still on. So now let's try flashers. Now I haven't swapped the relay yet to work with the LEDs, but oh yeah, that's a lot brighter too. So the regular LEDs, regular LED. Let me actually take reverse off. Boop. You could get a better view picture. That one is a lot brighter. And on these old trucks, that's one thing I noticed when I'm on the freeway. These aren't the simplest things to see, especially with vehicles and their newer lights. Here's the front, regular LED. So all the bulbs are the 600K color or 6000K color. I keep saying 600. So this lights up more yellow. And this is a flasher I had actually added a long time ago. These are from trailer lights for tractor trailers. So I just screwed them on, tapped it into here. But yeah, way brighter than that. This is a lot more amber color. This is a yellow color. So that's amber, that's yellow. I'm sure if they made amber LEDs for these. I don't know if they do or don't. But the flashers and the brake light, oh no, just the flashers. Flashers in reverse are 1156. 1157 is the brake light. So this is 1156. I don't know why I came the long way. 1157, 1156 for reverse, and 1156 for flash. Nice.